Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today's a little bit different. I don't have a Bible study for you guys today. I have a message, and you're going to have to excuse me. We just did a bunch of running around today, but God really wanted me to get this message out as soon as we got home. So I hope this message helps you guys. This is called How Are You Searching After God? Are you standing in stagnant water, or are you climbing the mountain in search of the living water? Are you moving forward with your walk with God, or do you feel stuck? A relationship with anyone requires that you talk to them daily. Just as a relationship with God needs you to pray and read His Word. We learn to hear God's voice by reading His Word. All around us are distractions that Satan uses every day on us. And not just distractions, violence is becoming more frequent as well. Satan keeps us from talking to God and hearing His voice by amplifying the noise around us. Shopping, concerts, sports, TV, gaming, computers, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, social media, celebrities, gossip, movies, phones, politics. These are just some of the weapons he uses against us. If he can keep us busy enough, we won't realize what we're missing out on. The most important thing is a relationship with God. You won't be able to hear God with all this noise around you. All these distractions. If you don't know why you can't hear or feel God, you need to take away these distractions. I recently did this in my own life. God woke me up early a couple of days ago and asked me to do a fast. Food for 1 day and all of social media for 2 days. You know what I found out when I did this? I heard God more clearly than ever. I talked to Him throughout my day. It was God and me. When I turned down the noise of the world, God's volume got louder. He radiated His love on me. And that morning when I prayed, God sent me a vision. I saw a tendril of a plant slowly bursting out of the soil. And as it started reaching up towards the sun, it started budding. The bud looked like a baby's hand. And God told me this. This is how I see you, with your hands reaching out to me, as I'm shining the love of my Son onto you. This is how I see all of my children. If you struggle to hear God's voice, and if you have a hard time feeling His love radiating down on you, might I suggest that you turn down the noise and the distractions of this world and turn up the volume on God. We all struggle with this, especially me. You can't have much of a relationship with anyone if you keep ignoring them. When God started dealing with me on this issue, He let me feel His grief when I ignored Him, and it was heartbreaking. I couldn't stop crying. It was like my heart was ripping and tearing into millions of pieces. And then He gifted me with letting me feel the love He has for us. It was like the feeling you get when you're coming home, times a million. Your heart becomes so full, it just keeps running over and it never stops. I know we all lead busy lives, but ask yourself this. Will your busy life and all these distractions matter to you in the end? Will they help you get into heaven? Will they open the gates of heaven, or will God? We are getting closer to the end times of this world, and we are on the threshold of Jesus' return. When God started removing distractions from my life, He didn't force me. He asked me. And it was a hard thing to do. And I still struggle with it every day. But please remember this. Remember Lot's wife. She wouldn't give up her distractions. She turned around and looked back into Sodom and Gomorrah and was turned into salt. So I ask you a simple question. Will you turn down the noise of the world and turn up God's volume? Like I said before, these are the end times, and God is wanting to use more of his children to bring in revival and save souls. But you can't say yes to God with all of these distractions. We need to put God first to hear him clearly. I hope this helps you guys. This was just a message that God has been dealing with me on and wanted me to put out to everybody. I love you guys. I pray you guys have a good day.